Daily learning.
My hobby is cooking. Cooking is my favorite hobby. Some people like playing football, some people like singing, and some people like drawing. But me, I like cooking, especially when in the morning. It is not only about food, but it is about feelings, about memories, and about love. Honestly, when I stand in the kitchen, I feel like I am standing in my own little world. I started to like cooking when I was young. I remember watching my mother cook in the kitchen. She really moved with love. She cut the vegetables slowly but carefully. She washed the rice with patience. And she stirred the soup with kindness. I saw her smile when the food was ready, and I saw how happy my family was when they ate. That moment stayed in my heart. From that day, I knew cooking is not only about eating, it is about giving happiness to people. When I cook, my heart feels soft. I feel calm, even when the world outside is noisy. Sometimes, my head feels heavy with problems, but when I enter the kitchen and start cooking, I feel lighter. The sound of the knife touching the cutting board is like music to me. Chop, chop, chop. It makes me focus. The smell of garlic frying in hot oil feels like a warm hug. It makes me close my eyes for a second and breathe deeply. That moment, I feel safe. Fresh ingredients always make me smile. When I see red tomatoes, green cucumbers, or bright yellow peppers, I feel excited. I like to touch them and to feel their skin. I like to smell the freshness of herbs like basil or coriander. Sometimes, I just hold them in my hand and think, this little thing will become something delicious. It feels magical, and it feels like life. Good ingredients remind me that beauty can be simple, that happiness can come from small things. The aroma of food always stays in my mind. The smell of fresh bread in the oven makes me remember my childhood. The smell of chicken soup makes me remember my grandmother. And the best part is the smell of coffee in the morning makes me feel alive. Some smells never leave my heart. They follow me like friends who never say goodbye. Taste is also a memory. I will never forget the taste of warm soup on a rainy day. The soup was not only salty or hot, but it was also a comfort. Beside that, I will never forget the taste of sweet mango on a sunny afternoon. It was not only sweet, but it also was a happiness. Every taste connects to a feeling. That is why cooking is special to me. It is not just about filling the stomach. It is about filling the soul. When I am in the kitchen, I feel like time is different. Sometimes I cook for hours, but it feels like minutes. I also often get lost in the process. Like when I was the dishes, I cut the ingredients, I mix the soup, and I taste the bread that frees from the oven. Every step has meaning. When I stir the pot, I imagine the faces of people who will eat it, and I imagine their smiles, their laughter, their warm words. That imagination gives me energy. Moreover, it obviously that the kitchen has its own soul. Even though my kitchen is small, it is full of life. The sound of boiling water, the steam rising from the pot, and the light from the window touching the table. I can tell you that anything feels alive. Sometimes I stand still and just look at it. I feel thankful. This small space gives me peace. Cooking also teaches me patience. Sometimes the food needs to cook slowly. I wait, I listen, and I smell. The waiting is not boring because it is the part of the journey. I learned that good things take time because of it, just like life. And cooking also teaches me to accept mistakes. Sometimes I burn the rice, sometimes I put too much salt. At first I felt angry, but now I know it is okay. Mistakes are lessons. Even in cooking, we must learn, we must grow. The effect of cooking on my body is real. When I cook, my heart beats calmly. My shoulders feel lighter. My hands move with rhythm, and I feel energy in them. Sometimes I feel a little sweat on my forehead, but it is not uncomfortable. It feels like proof that I am alive, that I am doing something with love. After finishing a dish, I often feel a warm wave inside my chest. It is like my body says thank you to me. Cooking is also a way I connect with others. When I give food to someone, I feel shy but also proud. I watch their faces secretly. If they smile, my heart immediately feels like flying. If they say delicious, my eyes almost get tears, and it feels so deep. I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels like I gave them a piece of my heart and they accepted it. Sometimes I even cook when I am sad. On those days, the kitchen becomes my best friend. I cut the onions and maybe I cry, but I don't know if it is the onion or my feelings. I stir the soup, and it feels like I am stirring my sadness into something softer. At the end, when I taste the food, I feel a little better. I think cooking is also a form of art. Painters use colors, musicians use sounds, and cooks use flavors. Every plate is like a little painting, and every taste is like a little song. I may not be famous, I may not be perfect, but in my kitchen, I am an artist. I create something that touches people's hearts. What I love most is the moment when food is ready. I put it on the table, I look at it, and I smile brightly. In the deep side of my heart, I feel so proud of myself. And I feel thankful for every reactions to my cooking. And then I whisper to myself, "You did it." That simple moment makes me believe in myself. Cooking is more than a hobby. It is my way of living and my way of loving. When I cook, I am not only making food, but I am making memories. I am making comfort, and I am one of the ones who can making and brings happiness to another people. So when people ask me, "Why do you like cooking?" I always answer with a smile. Because cooking is my heart. Checking my car on a bright summer morning. What a sunny day it is today, and I feel like the sky is smiling at me. The light from the sun falls so warm on my skin. But it is not too hot, just the right kind of warmth that makes me feel alive and a little lazy at the same time. The air smells fresh, and I can hear some birds singing from the trees in front of my house. It feels like everything is calm and happy, and I cannot stop myself from smiling when I step outside. Days like this remind me why summer can be special, even if I do not go anywhere far or do anything too big. Sometimes, the smallest things feel the best when the sun is shining bright above you. When I wake up this morning, I open the window and feel the fresh breeze coming into my room. I can see the light moving slowly across the wall, and the sky looks so clear without any dark cloud. At first, I just sit on my bed for a while and look outside, thinking about what I can do today. because I do not have any serious plan. It is my summer holiday, and I want to spend my time in a simple way that makes me feel relaxed. I remember that my car's been waiting for me, and maybe I should spend some time checking it, cleaning it, and just making sure everything is fine. Somehow, the idea feels nice because I can take care of something I love while also enjoying the sunny day. So, I go outside. And when I stand near my car, the surface feels a little hot from the sun, but I do not mind because it makes me feel the season even more. I touch the hood gently and smile, like I am saying hello to an old friend who has been waiting for me. My car is not new, but it holds many memories of trips, laughter, and long drives with music playing loud. Every time I look at it, I feel like I can remember those moments, and I feel thankful. Checking my car is not only about making sure it runs well, but also about spending time with something that has been with me through many roads. I open the door, sit inside, and for a moment I just breathe in the smell of the seats and feel the steering wheel in my hands. The sunlight shines through the glass, making everything look bright, almost glowing. I close my eyes for a while, listening to the sound of the wind outside, and I feel peaceful. Sometimes, when life is busy, I forget how important it is to just sit still and feel the little details around me. Now, in this moment, I realize that happiness does not always come from big adventures, but from these quiet times when the world feels soft and slow. After a while, I check the engine, look at the oil, and see if the tires are okay. I do not rush because I like to move slowly, touching each part carefully. The sound of the tools makes a small music that mixes with the birds outside, and I feel like I am in my own small world. The sun keeps shining, but there is also a soft wind that touches my face and makes me comfortable. I think about how lucky I am to have this free time, without pressure, without someone telling me what to do, just me and my car and the sunny day. Sometimes, when I look at the car, I also think about journeys I want to take in the future. Maybe one day I will drive far away to the beach, or maybe up the mountain where the air is cool. I imagine myself with the windows open, the music playing, and the sun following me on the road. Those dreams make me smile, because even if they are not real yet, the thought itself feels beautiful. It makes me believe that life can always give new experiences when the time is right. After I finish checking everything, I decide to clean the car a little. I wipe the windows, and they shine so clear that I can see the reflection of the sky. I wash the dust from the body, and the water feels cold on my hands, which is nice because the day is warm. I feel a small joy when I see the car looking clean and bright again, like it is ready for new memories. Taking care of something like this makes me realize that love is not always about people, but also about things we keep close to our life, things that remind us of who we are and where we have been. When the work is done, I sit on the small chair at the corner of my tiny garage, drink some water, and just watch the world. The street is quiet, only sometimes a motorcycle passes by, and the sound disappears quickly. The sun makes the leaves shine, and I see children playing not far away, laughing as if they do not have a single worry in their heart. Their voices mix with the summer air, and it feels like a song of freedom. I take a deep breath and feel thankful again. I know that some people want summer holidays to be full of traveling, meeting many people, or doing something exciting. But for me, a sunny day like this, with just me and my car, already feels perfect. It feels like I can slow down and remember the value of small things. I do not need to go far to feel the warmth of life. It is already here, waiting for me, every time I choose to see it. As the afternoon comes, the sun turns softer and the shadows grow longer on the ground. I sit again in my car, play some soft music, and let my mind wander. I think about my family, my friends, and all the moments that make me smile. I realize that life is never only about the big successes, but also about these calm, sunny days when you can feel peace inside your heart. The car in front of me, the sky above me, and the warm light on my skin are enough to remind me that I am alive and that life can be beautiful even in its simple form. The evening slowly arrives, and the sun begins to go down. The color of the sky changes to orange and pink, and I feel like the day is saying goodbye to me. I whisper in my heart, "Thank you," because the sunny day has given me more than I expected. It gives me peace, happiness, and the reminder that sometimes the best way to spend your spare time is to do something small but meaningful. When I finally walk back inside, I feel light and calm. My car is clean, my heart is warm, and the world outside looks beautiful. What a sunny day, and what a memory to keep in my summer holiday. How I spend my spare time on weekend. Weekends always feel like a soft pause in the middle of life. After 5 days of rushing, waking up too early, trying to finish tasks, and feeling the weight of responsibilities, Saturday morning comes like a gentle hand on my shoulder, telling me it is okay to rest. I wait for this moment all week. Honestly, I even excited days before it comes. I wait for the chance to put down the heavy load I carry and simply be myself. My favorite way to spend weekends is by reading. It is not something loud or exciting from the outside, but to me, it feels like the most comforting thing in the world. I wake up later than usual, without the sound of an alarm. The sunlight comes through the window softly, and I stretch in bed, feeling no rush to start the day. After breakfast, I make a warm cup of tea and carry it to my little corner by the window. That corner is my place, the spot that always feels right when I want to read. The chair is simple, but when I sit there with a book, it becomes the most peaceful place in the house. I place the tea beside me and open the book. The first sound of a page turning always gives me a small sense of happiness, like the start of a new journey. The words pull me in, and slowly, the world around me becomes quiet. The noise of the week, the stress, the tired thoughts, all of them fade away. I no longer think about unfinished work or conversations that bothered me. I am simply inside the story. Books take me to different places without me moving an inch. Sometimes, I find myself in a castle surrounded by forests. Sometimes, in a busy modern city full of secrets. And sometimes, in the middle of history, walking with people who lived long ago. Each page feels like a door, and I step through it willingly. I love the way a story can change my emotions so easily. I laugh when the characters are happy, I feel nervous when they are in trouble, and I cry when they lose something dear. These emotions flow naturally, and even when they make me cry, I feel lighter after letting them out. The tea grows cold beside me because I often forget to drink it. Hours pass without me noticing. The light outside shifts from bright morning to golden afternoon, and sometimes I realize it is already evening. My body is still in the same chair, but my mind has traveled far. It is one of the few times in life when time feels like it belongs only to me. I keep a small notebook near me when I read. Inside it, I write down words or sentences that touch my heart. These small notes are like treasures, reminders of beauty that I do not want to forget. On difficult days during the week, I sometimes open that notebook again and read those lines. They bring me comfort, like small lights guiding me through heavy moments. Reading on weekends is not just a hobby, and for me, it really feels like medicine for my tired heart. The week often leaves me drained, not only physically but also emotionally. Sleep can rest the body, but it cannot always calm the heart. Reading does. It cleans away the dust that gathers on my spirit. When I close a book after finishing a chapter or two, I feel refreshed, almost as if I've taken a long walk in the fresh air. Sometimes people do not understand why I choose to spend so much time reading instead of going out. They think staying home with a book sounds boring. But for me, the quiet company of a book feels more meaningful than loud gatherings. A party may bring fun for a few hours, but when it ends, the joy disappears quickly. A book stays with me long after I close it. The characters remain in my thoughts, the story lingers in my heart, and I carry them into the next week. This habit also connects me to my past. When I was a child, my parents would sometimes read to me before I went to sleep. I remember the warmth of those nights, the safe feeling of hearing stories while lying under a blanket. Now, every time I open a book, a small part of that memory returns. It feels like being home again, even if I am far away. That is one of the reasons reading always feels so comforting to me. On Sundays, I usually continue the same book. The world outside can be busy, but in my corner, time moves slowly. I read chapter after chapter, sometimes pausing to think about the story, sometimes smiling at a line that feels too true, and sometimes closing my eyes when the emotions are heavy. It feels like a conversation without words, a bond between me and the story that no one else can see. When Monday comes, I walk into the new week with a lighter heart. People around me ask how my weekend was, and I usually answer simply that it was good and I finished a book. That short answer hides so much more. It hides the laughter, the tears, the lessons, and the quiet peace I found in the pages. Even though others may not understand, I carry that feeling with me, and it makes the new week easier to face. Reading on weekends is not just about stories. It is about healing, resting, and remembering who I am when the world becomes too loud. It gives me space to breathe, space to dream, and space to feel alive again. That is why, no matter how many weekends pass, I always return to my books. Because inside those pages, I find comfort, adventure, and peace that nothing else can give me. That is how I spend my spare time on weekends. Quietly, simply, with a book in my hand and peace in my heart. It may look ordinary from the outside, but for me, it is the most beautiful part of my life. So, can you also tell me how do you spend your weekend?